Okay, I am here with Salif the Lucid Dreamer. Hi Salif.
Hi everybody.
And Salif is going to be making ginger beer and peanut butter stew. We're starting with the ginger beer.
Start with the ginger beer.
And what are the ingredients?
All the ingredients you have is the ginger root.
Okay.
We're going to have lime. Vanilla.
Okay.
And I'm using agave nectar.
Where do you go shopping, Salif?
All these come from Whole Foods.
Okay.
Except for these, which come from Sigona's Farmer's Market.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay, so here we go.
So what I do is, usually this little tip here, I just discard.
Okay.
And you just chop it up in little pieces in a blender.
Look at that.
I don't know if you can smell it already.
I can. Probably
Here's what it looks like.
Yeah.
It is strong.
Alright.
So all we're gonna do is keep doing this.
Wow. I'll get that.
Yeah. Go ahead. And one more. And you want to just kind of rock back and forth.
Okay.
Until you cut it, because it is a little tricky.
Wow, this must be a powerful blender if it can handle this.
Oh, no problem.
Put it in ultra drive. Okay.
So that's that.
All right.
I use filtered water.
Okay.
Because it tastes much better. You just put in, just about much.
How much is that? Is that like 2 cups? Almost 2 cups.
Almost 2 cups, depending on the size of how much ginger you have in there. I think 2 cups is enough because all we're trying to do is get a puree going.
Okay.
And we just want it concentrated. We're going to add more liquid much later.
You might want to cover your ears, YouTube audience.
So right now, make sure it's all covered. That way things don't go flying out.
Yeah.
And you also want to make sure you plug it in after, not before like I did. Don't do what I did. And we start light. I do.
Wow, look at that.
About 10 seconds. And shake it up a notch.
Okay.
Alright, so at this point we're just going to let this sit here for an hour.
Okay.
Let the water really absorb the flavor, and we'll come back to it after we finish our sauce.
And this actually goes with the ginger beer?
Correct. All these 3 other ingredients here will be done after we strain.
Oh, great.
Step 2.
Hi, Salif.
Hey, guys.
So I think that the ginger has been
steeped
for about an hour or so?
Correct. So at this point we're going to strain it. Make sure you unplug your blender, people. Alright.
So you're straining it into this bowl.
Oh.
Is that a bad sign? Oh, okay.
No, it's good.
It's good, okay. I see. So you're straining out the actual solid ginger.
Exactly. So you don't want...
Leaving the...
And then so you press it with... And get all the juice out. Just keep getting all the juice out.
Okay.
Alright. And at this point, ginger is very spicy.
Okay.
What I've done is I've boiled the China white citrus tea. Typically I will put a mint flavored tea in here. And this is strictly optional. If you like your ginger strong, you do not need to add anything more to it. You can just add the sugar and the vanilla. But I like a little flavor to it, so I'm just going to add that to the mix.
Alright.
And now, half a lime.
Okay.
That's what I use. And just squeeze the whole thing in there.
Alright.
You can use lemon, but I really prefer the taste of lime.
Oh, okay. That adds something.
Yep, big difference.
Okay.
Alright. That's that.
Okay, what ingredient goes in next?
And now I'm going to put my sweets.
Oh, good.
So a little dash of vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much, just it.
Okay.
Yeah, much.
Okay.
Maybe just for a little.
Okay.
One for the road. So you got your vanilla in there. And I'm just going to use agave nectar.
Oh, really? Where'd you get that from? Whole Foods?
Whole Foods. Actually, I probably should have added the agave to the hot tea because it would have melted a lot easier.
Okay.
And then you just stir.
Oh, while you're stirring, Salif, is this ginger tea something you would make back home in Mali?
Yes, this is made consistently daily back home in both in Senegal and Mali.
Uh-huh.
Usually they would not put the tea in there. We would put mint leaves.
Oh, wow.
With the thing. And it's just, and you see, you just use fresh ginger, and it's beats buying that thing, whatever they sell in the supermarket, that I call ginger, when it only has maybe 1% ginger in there. So let's taste.
Okay. And how is it?
Almost there.
Almost there. Okay.
Just a little more.
A little more nectar.
And like I said, this is how it is. You just keep going back and forth and just tweaking to taste.
Interesting. And we have somebody from Mali who's been steeped in the environment of Mali his whole life, and then, or his formative parts of his life, and then you're bringing that over to California.
Ooh. All right, I feel we found a good balance.
Transmitting this this meal embedded in the culture of Mali.
Exactly.
Pretty cool.
Now I just pour it in my container. And ready to put in the refrigerator.
All right. How long is it going in the refrigerator for?
Until it's just cool.
It's just chilled and then it's done.
So it's really, and that is it, people.
That's it. That's
ginger beer.
Ginger beer. Well, Salif, thank you very much for that lesson.
Cheers.
Cheers.